This is Magnetic Island. But first, let me explain how I got here. I don't remember the last time I went on holiday. That's not a complaint, it's of my own volition. But I think it's healthy to take some time off occasionally. I like working and keeping busy, but balance is important. On Saturday afternoon, after dropping the dog off, we headed to the Townsville Ferry and made our way over to the island. Magnetic Island got its name because of the apparent effect it had on Captain Cook's compass when he sailed past in 1770. No such force has ever been proven, but the name stuck. Now the island is locally known as Maggie. The trip takes around 25 minutes, so it's a relatively quick one. The sea is generally calm around this time of year, so there were no casualties, if you know what I mean. Once on the island, we went straight to our hotel where we checked in. It was a typical island guest house, set amongst the trees with basic facilities. Before dinner, we took a quick walk down to the beach across the road as the sun was setting. So now that you're all caught up, yes, I am at Magnetic Island. On Magnetic Island? So now that you're all caught up, I'm on Magnetic Island for a night, just a quick getaway for the weekend. This was my first time on the island in winter, and it's so much better than in summer. Instead of debilitating humidity, it was warm enough to do everything you wanted while still being cool enough so you weren't constantly on the hunt for shade. That evening we went to a restaurant called Nudies, which was, of course, on the beach. It also had some amazing timber slab tables. We were almost home when a wallaby decided to play chicken with a 1-ton rolling mass of steel.
It's the morning of day 2. Time to get my ass out of bed because today we are going
We were in the water by 9 a.m. with the owner's advice to follow the shore around to the right where you can find a secluded beach. The weather was calm, so paddling was easy. I'll save you the anticipation, no one fell in.
Hold on, James, hold on, Jamie.
After that, we took the 4x4 down to a beach called Radical Bay. This part of the island was bought privately many years ago, and the buyer had plans of developing the bay. After submitting the plans, the local council turned it down and no permits were granted. The buyer was now left with private land that couldn't be developed, so he was at a stalemate. In the meantime, the road down to Radical Bay, which belonged to him as part of the sale, was slowly deteriorating. As the years went by, the road got worse and worse, and now is inaccessible without a 4x4. I'd never been down this road before, but I could see why we needed that car. On the way, we came across a group who tried the road in a hatchback. The guy in the orange shirt
Well done, mate. That was something.
was from a roadside emergency company, and he got their little car up the hill quicker than I could in a 4x4. Radical Bay was another beautiful, picturesque bay. Being surrounded by bush on one side and sea on the other was exactly what I needed for a day. The majority of the island had no cell phone signal, so not only was the place good looking, but it was also actively stopping me from doing any work. After that, I was back to the hotel to grab my stuff because I had a ferry to catch that afternoon. Just being away for one night was a much needed break. This year has been crazy with my day job, YouTube, moving cities, buying a house. Before you know it, you're stuck at 100 miles an hour and you don't even know it. It was only on the trip back to the mainland that I realized how much I needed this holiday. And with that, I was home. But I still had one more thing to do.